Good morning, Boker Tov. Because we have many guests from abroad, I will try to speak in English. I thought to do this course many years ago, but then was COVID, and after pandemia was October 7. And then. But here we go. Sometimes dreams come true. And we have nearly 100 participants from 8 different countries. And excellent faculty of this course. This year, like 3 before, were not easy for many of us. But we had many happy moments too. For me personally, and not only for me, in this hospital, the election of Dr. Michal Mekel to be a director of Rambam is one of the most positive and encouraging moments of this year. She's a general surgeon, and by the way, saved life of my dear secretary. And she's my old friend for many years. She was deputy director of Rambam for many, many years. I'm happy that Michal agreed to join us this morning and to say a few words of welcome. Michal, please.
Thank you, Mark, and good morning, everyone. And it's very nice to see so many people and experts from around the world and from Israel. So welcome. And it was important for me to come here and to congratulate you. This is the first Israeli course, pediatric deformity course, and I congratulate you for being a leader. This is not the first course that you're having here. It's the first course about deformity, and the ability to bring together experts from around the world and bring people from Israel to come here and to learn is very significant. For us at Rambam, one of our major strategic pillars is sharing the knowledge. So I congratulate you for being a leader in that. I came in to Spencer, to the area, and I met Sharon and Sveta, Mark's assistants, and I said, okay, good morning, how are you doing? And they said, we're very excited. And that means it's not just something of yours. It's being able to take everyone with you, your great team, Doron and Pavel that I see here, and all the other team of your unit. So I wish you all to have a wonderful day and to learn, and thank you, Mark, again for being a major part of this institution and spreading the knowledge in Israel and around the world. So thank you.
Well, I will continue on my broken English. You know what, to be honest, I invited many famous deformity surgeons around the world, and people are afraid to come. Really afraid to come to Israel, especially after the Iran war. But when I called those 3 guys, they answered immediately the same day, and they will come. So I will start with Michael Asayak. To be honest, I really worried that despite Canadian passport and apparently Jewish name, he will pass smoothly Ben Gurion airport security based on this look. And Mike has been a friend with me for many years. He was born in Quebec, He did pediatric limb lengthening and deformity reconstruction under guidance of John in 2016. Next year, he was in New York with Rob Rosebrook, then came to Baltimore, and since 2017, Mike is a faculty member of Rubin Institute in Baltimore, and he probably top 5 on the globe who's doing cosmetic lengthening. Okay? And he also doing pediatric cases. So, cosmetic lensing, this is definitely challenging and very nervous job. Mike, I wonder with this patient, neurotic and psychotic, if you're considering to do third fellowship now in psychiatry, you say? Yeah. And Mike is presently director of adult limb lengthening and deformity reconstruction service in Rubin Institute, and he's doing a lot of adult trauma. He's a really, really expert, despite that he's really, really young. Yesterday was his birthday. He was 39 was yesterday. Happy birthday, Mike. And the rising, his wife, Asal, she's Iranian. Now she's not. And they're raising together 2 amazing kids that it's not trilingual, it's quadrilingual now. Spanish, English, French, and Farsi. Okay? And Asal is an amazing woman. I know her also for many years. Another Canadian faculty member is Marie Gdalevich. Marie was born in Montreal, but her parents Israelis. That's why she speaks fluent Hebrew, and she did pediatric orthopedic limb lengthening fellowship in Baltimore. I sent her to John, and the pediatric orthopedic fellowship in Sydney, in Australia. But she's a founder of Canadian Limb Lengthening. She's a chief of orthopedic service at Doon Hospital, Montreal. She's leading private orthopedic surgery center. She's managed and she's director of this center in Montreal. But my personal memory from 2000, I don't remember exactly, 2007 or 2008, she was that time, I think that 2007, she was what we call PGY 3. She was a resident in Montreal, and someone sent me email if I can accept for a few weeks a Canadian resident. I said, why not? And she came to us. She spent with us months, from morning to evening. And this girl, we were in shock how many things she knows in pediatric orthopedics already, okay? Despite that she is a young resident, is a little girl. This little girl, by the way, was a captain of Montreal Canadiens hockey, Montreal Canadiens team, okay, in hockey. She changed my opinion about women in orthopedics. And she, honestly, she's a better surgeon than I. I operated with her and with John in Ecuador, and I saw her operating many, many, many times. Marie, it's unspeakable how I love you and how I appreciate that you came. It's her second visit as a invited speaker in Israel. I invited her to pediatric orthopedic session many years ago, and this is the photo from Ecuador. This guy looks like Yaniv Keren, and this is from Baltimore. And Marie, thank you for coming. Well, the last one. I don't remember how many times these three days I said, my mentor, teacher, sponsor, and mostly friend, John Herzberg. John, or Yochanan, he said in Israel, Yochanan, was born in Springfield, Massachusetts. And at age 15, he changed his life. As a proud Zionist, at age 15, he came to Kibbutz Kfar Blum and finished high school there. I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, you left Israel and finished medical school in Boston. Probably fortunate, probably fortunate. And maybe if you will stay here, you will be maximum pediatric orthopedic director in Rambam. So it's impossible to speak. I'm a lucky guy. I'm really lucky guy because I met these two people. Best in the world in deformity correction, limb lengthening, really great pediatric orthopedic surgeons. One is innovator, my teacher. The second is brother. Guess who is my brother? We as a pediatric orthopedic surgeon should be grateful to John because of his role in the clubfoot treatment. Okay, without John, Ponseti will be never succeed as he is now in these days. This is what John once wrote. Suddenly I was finding that the clubfoot I was seeing responded beautifully to Ponseti method. All need tenotomy, but virtually none need extensive traditional posteromedial release. This was clearly a game changer. To this day, I look at my most significant achievement was to help jumpstart the spread of the Ponseti method worldwide. And this is the picture from 2002. All what I know in clubfoot, we did clubfoot at Sunday. All what I knew about it, it's from John, not only in clubfoot. This is Meryl, and she's an amazing woman, and she's a really commander of the family. When we were in missions in Africa, Ecuador, Ethiopia, Uganda, when I really want to do something, when I really want to achieve something, I go to Meryl, and then she pushed John. Now John, after retirement, 2 years retirement, he wrote more than 20 papers, chapters. He did 9 missions. Okay, just in January we have to go together to Tanzania, but the unrest, so we canceled it. And now he spent his time between Colorado and Miami. They're raising 4 grandchildren. I hope will be more and more and more. And he's a really specialist. Since October 7th, this is his 4th visit to Israel. Okay, and every time he's going to the north, to the Lebanese border. He's a real specialist in, I will say, bitzim, in the factory of this one. And his contribution to Israeli pediatric orthopedics is, everyone knows. This is the list of his trainees. And this is in my house, okay? With Ruby and Dror. He every time he's teaching something, okay? Every time he's mentioning it, and this is John. And look at this. Look at this picture from Haiti. Look at this foot. John, תודה שאתה קיים. ובדרך כלל, נהוג, I will switch to Hebrew, נהוג להגיד את זה בסוף, אז אני אגיד את זה עכשיו. אני תודה ענקית לאסתי גולן על התרומה. הקורס הזה אי אפשר היה לעשות אם לא הייתה משיגה המון דולרים. תודה לאילנית עזרן. פעם אמרתי לך, אילנית, שאני מוכן לתרום לך כליה אם חס וחלילה תרדי. כל מה שיש פה זה עשתה אילנית, כל הסדר הזה של הארגון הזה, אני ניתחתי 3 ימים, לא ידעתי שום דבר מה שקורה פה, בלעדך זה היה, אי אפשר היה לעשות. תודה לדוקטור אבי וייסמן על התמיכה, על האישור של התרומות ועל continuous support, Avi, continuous support for many years to pediatric orthopedics. למזכירות האהובות שלי, סווטה ושרון, ולצוות המדהים שלי שסובל אותי כל כך הרבה שנים. עכשיו זה 8:16, איחרתי לדקה ואנחנו נתחיל. תודה לחברת טרימאקו, ל-MTC, לטרדיסגאט, למאטי מדיקה, לחברת ג'ונסון. תודה מכל הלב לכולם שבאתם. בואו נתחיל.